Okay? We just gonna talk today, y'all. But we gonna get into some things.
Live from San Francisco. Broadcasting around the world. You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show.
Get in here, everybody, get in here. Yes, this is not an April Fool's. You are literally in my room digital studio, all right? So I decided that I wanted to do it a little bit like this today, because you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I didn't feel like coming on camera today, but I just felt like, we want to sit on here, we want to kiki, we want to kai, and we want to get into some things. And so I felt like, this is a little bit more of a comfortable setting for us to get into some things. All right, so whatever you're doing right now, I want you to put the kids to bed, because I understand that it's late, all right? So I want you to get yourself a drink. I don't care if it's some tequila, some brown, some coffee, a blunt. Relax, all right? Lay down in the bed. If you can't go to sleep, we can some ASMR. If you cooking, because I know some people on the West Coast, it's still early for us here. It's only like 7:45 over here. You know what I'm saying? So we up and we chilling. All right. So put me on the TV, put me on your speaker, put me in the background, and do something positive with yourself while I get on here and I gossip and get into some things. Are we here? Okay. All right, because it's going to be a legendary show. All right, so we got to get into some things. Okay, so first things first, we are talking about, Jada Pinkett Smith and Willow Smith. They are part of the freaky bunch, the Kiki bunch. All right, Lil Nas X, his shoes were canceled. All right. And 2 more victims have come forward in regards to T.I. and Tiny. And Saweetie, I know that's right, she came out and she is speaking out amid the elevator meltdown. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm trying to see what we want to talk about first. What we getting into? We got to show the girls how to get behind a thumbnail. So let's get into some things. What we talking about first? All right. So Lil Nas X is upset right now, y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened. So Nike, y'all know the Satan shoes. So Nike did not okay those shoes. There's another company that produces those shoes. They produce gag gifts all the time, and their whole idea is they're called Mischief. It's like a mischief company, and their whole idea is not to make the world a better place, but to show the world for what it is. That's their whole model. Now, a lot of people didn't talk about the fact that they made some walk on water Jesus shoes. The only shoes that went viral were the Nike Air Max Devil shoes, but they made some white and aqua blue Air Maxes as well, and they were like the walk on water type Jesus shoes, but no one talked about that. So anywho, Nike got so much backlash for the collaboration with Lil Nas X that this company did. Nike's like, well, shit, we had nothing to do with this. So then they started to sue the company. They go to court and to have the shoes pulled. And so what I'm hearing is, child, the shoes got pulled. Even though they got sold out, I don't think any more of the shoes can be sent. The production has been stopped on the shoes. So Lil Nas X is having a meltdown online. Okay, so this is what he says. I'm pulling up my tea right now, okay? I'm not doing a lot of receipts and all that because I just feel like it's going to mess up the flow of what we getting into, all right? So y'all just going to have to listen to me tell y'all these stories, all right? Get comfortable. Hear my voice, baby. This is, we get into some things. All right, so Lil Nas X is upset. It says Lil Nas X speaks out after a judge rules in Nike's favor and orders the company making Nas shoes to halt sales. All right. So Lil Nas X goes and says, I haven't been upset until today. I feel like it's fucked up that they have so much power that they can get shoes canceled. Freedom of expression is gone out the window, but that's going to change soon. Sorry, guy. Someone says, if you want the 666th pair of the Satan shoes, quote this tweet and use Satan shoes to be entered, and I'll pick someone by Thursday. That was an original tweet because they were saving the 666th shoe because there's only 666 shoes made, right? So that shoe was going to be raffled off, given away. It was going to be a big deal, right? So the T is, that shoe has been halted. So he says, sorry, guys, I'm legally not allowed to give away the 666th pair away anymore because of the crying nerds on the internet. So that shoe is canceled. So there will be no 666th shoe. So that just made the price of the first through the 665th shoe go up. You feel me? So then somebody says, Lil Nas X thinks he's some hot-ish, forgetting why they called him Little. Just like Lil Wayne came out gangster then switched to Birdman's girl. All these little rappers are confused with themselves, really pawns. Lil Nas X says, I will be selling Call Me By Your Name dildo bundles to help me promote this song this weekend. Oh, okay. Well, so Lil Nas X is trolling, feeling away, child, and in his feelings because they stopped the production of the shoes. And here's my thought on that. I think that they should. Here's the thing. You guys are selling fake replica Nikes. I don't want no fake ass Nikes. You feel me? So if I'm going to get some fake Nikes, I don't want them. If Nike's not endorsing them, I don't want them. You know what I mean? Because yeah, they do have a value because they're Lil Nas X and they're the Satan shoes, but Nike didn't sign up for that, so I think that Nike is right. I wouldn't want somebody to take my brand and destroy it because that was not looking good for Nike. A lot of people were feeling some type of way towards Nike. Okay? And so that's it. The shoe was done. Now, I feel like even if the people would have been head over heels for the shoes, I feel like either reaction, Nike kind of would have been done because Nike, in Nike's mind, I feel like Nike would have wanted the praise. Nike would have wanted the money. Like if this was a positive thing, I feel like Nike would have wanted the accolades. You know what I mean? And so, in the fact that this is a negative thing, Nike's like, well, shit, I don't want this negative press. So there's no way that we're gonna have this sitting up here and we're gonna leave this here. Okay? So it's done. It's gone. Yes. How y'all doing in the chat? I see you on the chat. Shout out to all the members in the chat. Shout out to all the kings of the chat. You feel me? If you haven't done so, make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. All right, we got vibes going on over here. You know what? Before we get into the next topic, I would just like to point out, do you realize that you guys are literally in my room right now? Like, this is not fake. Like, this is what my room looks like. Literally, this is what the room looks like. That is incredible. Like, this is my whole setup. Like, no shade. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Later on in the show, I think we're gonna call Official King Payne because his show, Chasing Reality, dropped. With a trailer for Chasing LA dropped, and I make a cameo in there. So we definitely want to support that. Shout out to Official King Payne. We'll call him later on in the show. So yeah, let's move on to our next order of business. All right. What we got going on? What we got going on? You feel me? Let me see. Cause y'all want to get into Saweetie right now? Let me see. Okay, so Saweetie and Quavo are under investigation. Okay, now mind you, this is so crazy to me because first of all, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm just talking candidly with you guys. I don't think it's that serious for this to go under investigation because it really wasn't that big of a fight. You know what I mean? So I feel like whoever leaked this, aka Saweetie or Saweetie's team, now you guys got yourself in hot water. This shit is old. You guys stayed together. Now the LAPD is investigating this and want to talk to you guys because this can now possibly be a domestic abuse situation. Now, a lot of us have been through little tussles and tug of wars in our relationships, and that did not warrant a freaking police investigation, especially since now we're broken up. But this is what happens when, you know, people are chasing clout and weird stuff is starting to happen. So anywho, They're under investigation now. The LAPD has now got involved, and now Saweetie is speaking out. Okay, so Saweetie says she breaks her silence, and she says the elevator incident took place in 2020. Let me get the tea. I'm getting the tea up for y'all right now. I'm getting it right now. Hold on. She basically said, this unfortunate incident happened a year ago. While we have reconciled since then and moved past this particular disagreement, there were simply too many other hurdles to overcome in our relationship, and we have both since moved on. And she just wants everybody to kindly respect her privacy during this time. Well, you know, I could honestly get with kindly respecting the privacy at this time if there wouldn't have been a video leaked from your apartment, Saweetie, almost a year later through via TMZ. Like, come on. Where do they do that at? You expect us to believe that the lobbyist in your, the apartment manager was like, all right, let me give this footage to TMZ. Lies. Come on, who do you think we are? Why do you guys think that that's not reality? You put this out. You put that out. Your family put that out. Somebody put that out. So don't tell us to respect your privacy now when you're putting this information out. No one would have known. We didn't know this whole time, but all of a sudden we know now. And now you want us to respect your privacy. That's not going to happen, sweetie. Stupid. Okay? That just is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. We're nosy. We want to know what happened. Now we want to know the tea. Now we already know that he been cheating on you. So what else he been doing? Like, we want to know everything, girl. Because what we did see was you swinging on him. That's what we saw. Then you announced, right? Shout out to Samantha. I see you in the chat. Somebody said, then you announce your breakup on Twitter. Then his sister gets involved, and then your sister then your aunt gets involved. And if you ask me, I personally feel like the only reason why this came out is because his sister was getting involved, and people were starting to talk, and it was starting to get real messy. So she wanted to go ahead and have the upper hand and try to push a narrative. And everybody knows, if you ever want to cancel a black man or a rapper or make them feel some type of way, put out an abuse narrative. And then two, it could have been a publicity stunt. Hear me out though. Not a publicity stunt where the fight was actually fake, but a publicity stunt where they're like, let's put the fight out now. You're hot. You're trending. You've got the Quavo breakup. You've got the Ebro situation happening, the PTSD. Well, let's have a Saweetie moment. The only issue that I'm having, though, with having a Saweetie moment at this time is there's no Saweetie music. Oops. There's no Saweetie music. See, if I wouldn't mind having a Saweetie moment if there was Saweetie music. Does that make sense? A lot of these artists don't understand how to time their publicity stunts. And some of these people have terrible publicists, if you ask me. Because I just don't understand why she would even want that to be out at this time. She clearly released this. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think this will be a good move. I mean, I think that this will catapult both of their careers. The Migos needs it, and damn sure Saweetie needs it. You know what I mean? I mean, no one's checking for her music, but her celebrity has just gone through the roof, and so has Quavo's. So I think this is something that they both need, and it will work out for them in that sense. Yes. So, you know, I mean, it's unfortunate that they broke up, but, you know, in any situation, violence is never the answer. So, violence on top of, cheating and not being faithful and lying. It's time to go. You know what I mean? If you're lying on me and you're lying to me and you're cheating on me, it's like, girl, I'm done. I'm trying to find something really quick. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. If you haven't done so, make sure you guys like this video. Because I'm glad that I'm here with you all. Let's get into some things. All right. So what do you guys think about Saweetie and that whole situation? The call-in line will be open. We will be getting into some things. So get ready to get into it because you are in the mix. Okay. And don't forget.
In the mix.
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. And today is Thursday, and we are here for the gathering. Get in here, get in here, get in here. All right. So, I mean, I don't think we're... Oh, wait, David. Oh.
In the mix.
All right, child. You just want to keep going. We hype over here. Okay? Because that's what it's giving me. All right. So we here. We going to still talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? We going to talk our ish. We're going to talk. Sweetie, whoever you think you are trying to tell us not to talk about this, girl.
You're trash.
Because we still going to talk about it, okay? And I know you lying. You know you fucking lying. You lucky I didn't bring Young Jock into this. Now, speaking of Young Jock, who saw... Now, first of all, I got 2 reaction videos on my channel. Y'all need to go ahead and check those videos out. Young Jock, I know you lying. Young Jock sitting up here and with this fake beard on. Y'all need to go look at that video. If you have not seen that video, go check out my Young Jock video because Young Jock is really trying it, making it up on everybody's time. Okay? So Young Jock is out of place, out of line, and disrespectful. You hear me? Out of place, out of line, and disrespectful. And a damn fool. If you guys have not seen those videos, please go make sure you see it. He got this fake beard glued to his face. Here's the thing with Atlanta for me, baby. I understand men, you know, doing things for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, everything should not be for a woman. I get it. Like, you know what? If a man doesn't grow facial hair, then maybe they want to try a beard. But you don't try something that looks stupid. You know what I'm saying? Young Jock just looked dumb. Somebody needs to give Young Jock a job. He's running around Atlanta pasting fake beards and perms in it to his head, tapping shit to his face, and driving around in Ubers and Lyfts trying to make ends meet. Young Jock needs a job. Okay? Somebody give Young Jock a job. Young Jock a job. Sheesh. Okay? I'm just saying. That is just ridiculous. To just spray that on there like that. Why would you do that? Why would you spray that on there like that? That don't make no sense, okay? All right, so we got to get into the other tea. Now, chow. There is some more victims that have come out on T.I. and Tiny. And let me tell y'all something about this. Here's the thing when it comes to this. Listen, and you know, all this stems from that girl. What is her name? I forget her name. The one that is suing him right now. And, you know, I don't like her because I met her in a clubhouse. Mind you, she was so ghetto. She was so rude. She was so nasty and so confrontational. This all comes from that girl because they didn't want to sleep with her no more. They didn't want to be her friend no more. They didn't want to sit with her no more. They didn't want to associate with her no more. So she went on a tirade and started talking about how T.I. should not be the face of Atlanta and how Keisha Lance Bottoms is doing a disservice to the community because T.I. is an abuser and a liar. And as a black woman, she feels some type of way that T.I. is the face. And this is all because T.I. and Tiny will not answer her phone calls anymore. And then since then, a slur of women have came forward. Something like 30 women I'm hearing came forward saying that T.I. and Tiny have been drugging them with, you know, in Sprite cans and cups of Patron to have sex. Mind you, these women end up having the sex, right? But they say that, because they were high off Molly or cocaine or whatever it is, they feel like, they could not comprehend the decision that they were making. Now, since then, 2 more women have come forward. Yes, 2 more women have come forward. Now, I'm about to give y'all this tea. Now, I don't know how you feel about this situation. I just don't get into all this all the time because I just don't be really sure, child. I don't be knowing about, all these people just coming forward with stuff like this. And I'm very, very, very cautious when it comes to a sexual assault allegation. You have to be. Hold on. I'm about to get the tea for you. So, 2 more T.I. and Tiny accusers allege that they were drugged and sex trafficked. I know you lying. Not drugged and sex trafficked. And let me tell you something. I'm not even gonna lie to you. T.I. is fine as shit. I mean, he was. I mean, during the time that they were saying that this happened, T.I. was that nigga. T.I. could have got me for free. You know what I mean? It really wouldn't take a lot of drugs. Actually, Tiny would have had to drug me to get me because Tiny was a goddamn mess. Tiny looks better now. And in person, she has a small waist, with a big bank. She looks better in person. Notice I skipped the pretty face. Pretty eyes. But she definitely has a small waist with a big bank. Okay. So anyway, so let me give you the tea. So there was one victim who was 32 at the time. She says she was drugged, forced to take tons of Molly and X and sex trafficked in 3 states, beginning in Nevada and ending in Miami. And this was in Miami, Florida in 2010. And then the second victim, who was 20 at the time, alleges she was drugged and raped by Clifford Harris and one of his male friends in a hotel in Miami. Okay? And this was in May of 2010. Additionally, a third victim also has come forward. However, Blackburn is still in the process of learning her story. This is the lawyer speaking with investigators from multiple jurisdictions. This is a mess. And this is not going to go away. I don't care how much T.I. try to post around it. They're not going to let this go away, child. So where there's smoke, there's fire. And I'm just trying to figure out where all these girls are coming from. And I'm going to need, and I understand why a lot of these girls are not trying to put their faces on it, but it's just like, I'm going to see what you girls look like. But I understand that some girls are like, I'm not going to put my face on this because I don't want somebody to try to kill me. You know what I mean? I don't want somebody to try to, silence me. So it's one of those situations where I kind of feel like they don't want to come out because they're going to be, they don't want to be approached. But I don't know. I just don't believe that T.I. and Tiny are literally having to drug these people. Here's my thing. I feel like this. I feel like a lot of these girls came to this situation knowing what it was given. And I feel like in this situation, T.I. could have been given listen, we finna get into some things, and I want you to hit this bump, hit this Molly. We're gonna get nasty. But they said that they got drugged. My whole thing is, well, what did Tiny do? Did she coerce? Did she coerce the situation? Did she bring the girls around? Like, what did Tiny do? Why are we so mad at Tiny? You know what I'm saying? Something is going on. But child, that's a lot of tea. That is a lot of TTI, and we're going to be listening. We're going to be watching. And like I always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Get in here.
In the mix.
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
It's going to be a legendary show. I want to give a shout out to my girl, Erica Banks. We're going to do a reaction video for her. She did pay some Little Kim homage. Oh my God. Come on. She paid some Little Kim homage, so we want to give give Erica Banks a shout out. But let's move on. Who we got? Oh, girl, let me go get this audio for y'all. Now, I know y'all see my reaction video on Red Table Talk, Willow Smith and Will Smith. Now, Willow Smith and Jada. Now they want to come out the closet as if that we didn't think that they had been carpet munching vaginas and everything in between. Now I know you lying. Hold on. First of all, I know you fucking lying. Now what we're not gonna do, Jada. Now what, Jada? What we're not gonna do is sit up here and pretend like you and your mammy wasn't sitting up there like some two WNBA world star champions of the fucking universe just 2 months ago. Looking like two butch lesbians out to sea. I mean, not out to sea, but like playing basketball overseas. You know what I mean? Now, you definitely was given that. Okay? So, they have recently went out and on an episode of Red Table Talk, and Willow just said that she has always been sexually attracted to women and men, and she feels as though that she cannot be in a monogamous relationship. She has to be in a polyamorous relationship, and then she can be in a polyamorous how do you say it? Polyanogamous. I'm like, oh shit. So, this is what we do in 2021. We just start creating, you got some people that, now the nasty people, not nasty like that, but the sexually fluid people, they want to make their own words. I don't know if that's a word. I don't know, but they make their own words. Polyamorous. So I guess that's in a polyamorous relationship, but then you monogamous at the same time. Then you have the girls that everything is a phobia. Some things everything is a fat phobia, a sex phobia, a he phobia, a she phobia, a black phobia, a dread phobia, food phobia. You know what I mean? You got those girls. And you just have and then you got those girls that I'm he, I'm them, I'm they, I'm that, I'm this, I'm thou, I'm thou, I'm shall, I'm not, I'm want. Bitch, everything but he or her. It's just I'm existing. You know what I mean? Just a lot of confusion I'm realizing here in 2021. And so going back to Willow, she is saying that she wants to be with a man and two women. Okay? She wants to be with a man and two women. And I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? And a lot of men like that. And let me be very clear with you. Willow gives me the type of woman that will be the man to the man and the woman. She's very masculine. She gives me one of those girls that are suck a little dick and eat a little ass and fuck both of them. You know what I mean? She's the one that says, no problem today. I'll top both of you. You know what I mean? No problem. I'll stick it in both. You know what I mean? Willow Smith gives me the type that'll date a bisexual man. You know what I mean? No problem. Let's all peg each other. You know what I mean? And then, and in the artsy fartsy kind of way, after we all have sex with each other, let's go in the bathroom, stand in the mirror, and just shave each other's heads bald. And then let's post it on Instagram. And let's call it art. Let's call it energy. Ooh. Let's just cut each other's heads off, and let's just all go bald in the middle of the day on a Sunday in the mirror, and let's just call it energy. And let's add another thing to it. Let's just do it in the nude. You know what I mean? Just weird shit like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then Jada will be somewhere like, that's right. Absolutely. I mean, well, of course, after she's finished spanking August Alsina and Will, You know what I mean? She's got some type of torture conundrum downstairs in their basement where she puts on bootstraps and, you know what I mean, a construction uniform, and they play Little House on the Prairie. You know what I mean? And those two are the fairies and she's the dude. You know what I mean? And they get all into some type of sanctional, sacrificial, bondage, kinky, nasty, Hinduism, freak, perverted. I believe it. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, somewhere Jaden Smith is coloring his hair pink and orange, sucking off Andre, what's the Tyler, the Creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop this. Like, honestly. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. Like, no, for real. For real. Like, honestly, for real. You know, and then Jada talking about, yes, you know, I felt like I'm very infatuated with women before. You think Will Smith is a butch queen? Your husband wears crop tops with a big booty. You know Will Smith's getting his ass hate. The way she set up at that red table talk when she was trying to explain the entanglement between August Alsina, the way her legs was gapped open, showing you how far her dick and balls hung. I'm thinking, damn, Jada, you probably got a big old nasty mandingo looking. You know what I mean? She got a big piece of wood down there. Oh, she got a big old. No shade. I want to know how big Jada Smith's dick. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's bigger than Will's. And I know it's bigger than August Alsina's. And I know I'm not lying. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be all the way honest with you. I feel like Jada, I mean, she was the man of the relationship. She was the one that was cheating. She runs it. She looked like she runs the bills. And I feel like Will needed it that way. Will looks like he likes to get strapped over and put over a knee with a gag ball in his mouth with a black leather mask and a whip, you know, and he likes to be bent over and hog-tied and spanked. You know what I mean? And they do that somewhere over in the lower dungeon of the second, third part of the home. They got some type of sacrificial swing where they tied August Alsina up and swung him from pillar to post, and they each grabbed onto him. You know what I mean? They were probably playing ping pong with August Alsina's balls. Poor August Alsina will never be the same. We ain't heard from him since he spoke out. Shit. Wow. Wow. I believe it, honestly. Are we going to pretend that this is not reality? Are we going to pretend that this is not reality? You know Jada Pinkett Smith look like she's a WNBA star playing overseas. You know Willow Smith look like one of those emo punk rock bitches that love to fuck. And you know Will Smith is a big booty twink. You know August Alsina was a sacrificial lamb. And you know Jaden Smith is just as kooky and weird as the rest of them. But I'll tell you something else. As butch as that mama is, she's still pretty. You know what I mean? So she's held on to her youth for a reason. Because she told them niggas that y'all into some weird shit. But I'm not getting involved too far. When Willow Smith and Jada Pinkett said all that weird shit, that mama was like, well, wait a minute, bitch. I'm not into this shit with you. You see me sitting up here with these yarn dreads? I'm not finna fool out with you. I ain't never been into no bitch. You know what I mean? She like, I ain't never been into that. Stop playing with me. Okay? I ain't never been into no punan. Y'all gotta stop this. Listen, we're getting into some things here, okay? Seriously. But anyway, I hope you guys are liking the show. We're getting into some things. People are asking me, am I going to talk about Sky Jackson? Listen, I don't really follow the Sky Jackson stuff. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I'll look into it and get into it tomorrow. So I'm not going to talk about it today because I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. But what I do know is going on. Chet, what's his name? Chet Hanks. His girlfriend had knocked the shit out of him and said that she didn't hit him. Well, I definitely seen well, I don't know what you saw, but I'm not sure if what we saw was an edited version, but it looked like she had clear cold cocked the shit out of him and he was bleeding. Now, I don't know if that was a skit or a scene out of a sci-fi horror film, but that shit, she hit him and he popped back up and was bleeding. Then he said that she was taking his money and paying her bills. Ain't that right? You got yourself a ghetto black bitch from the hood. You better take what the masters tooken from you. I ain't mad at him. Take that time. You better run, Forrest, run. I'm in rare form tonight. Stop playing. Wow, wow, wow. But anyway, I hope you guys are liking this. Listen, so I'm going to be putting some of this audio over on Spotify, iTunes, all of that. So if you can go onto iTunes and type in the Armon Wiggins Show, subscribe to the podcast there. It'll be great. Okay? Excuse me. We're going to get into some things. All right, I have a phone call to make. Now, one thing I think I might do, since I wasn't planning on doing this, but I will do this because this is my friend, you know, and I don't want them to take over. I don't want them to actually mess me up because I'll have to reach out to them. However, I want to give a shout out to my friend, the official Kingpin. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm going to make a brief error. I'm going to make a brief, we're going to take a brief pause, okay? And I want you guys, let me see. I don't know what this is giving. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hold on.
My favorite thing about my Squarespace.
I'm going to give a shout out to my friend because he really did his thing and he was very quiet about it. And the secret is now out. He will be on the Chasing Reality series, okay? He will be on Chasing Reality. He will be on Chasing LA. And so we're going to look at the preview for this. Anybody from Chasing, make sure that you guys clear this and do not flag me.
But when you want to try to speak motherfucking bullshit, get that bitch up out of here now.
Hi guys, my name is Alicia Love. I am talented, beautiful, and I just want to spread love. So basically it's for my podcast. Getting ready to start a podcast. You know, they tried to shade me in the beginning because I was a woman doing drag. At the end of the day, baby, drag is for anybody.
So what's going on, Jason? It's your boy, D. Hawkins. I honestly feel like in this day and time, especially in COVID season, you gotta have many different sources of income.
This is why Jeremy couldn't resist. This is why he was in there banging on the dashboard, child. What's up, world? I am Andre. I'm a creative director. I'm a fashion stylist. I'm a business owner. Child, I'm a mogul in the making, okay? I'm a type of person like, I match vibes and I match energies, you know what I mean? And I don't really hold any punches, and sometimes that can be like polarizing for some people.
What's going on, you guys? It's Jeremy Copeland. I'm a celebrity choreographer here in LA. I worked with Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez, Ariana Grande, Kanye West, Pharrell, the list goes on. I grew up in New York, I went to Atlanta, and now I'm in the big city of LA, ready to take over.
Well, let me finish. You just made a comment and just said this is all happening because of me. Respectfully, stop fucking talking to me.
But you said what you want to say, and I respect it.
Yes, bitch,
so have the
I did.
same.
So stop
fucking call
fucking
me whatever you want to do. Step out of character. Yeah, show that shit that you don't want people to see. You did not want me to bring this up because you didn't want your brand to be attacked. So show that side of you, that bipolar ass shit that you didn't want to come out to the public.
I'm Francisco, aka Friend the One. A little crazy on the other side, but that's okay. We all are.
Don't let this Kim Kardashian shit fool you, bitch. I didn't classify you, but you are, and you are a man. You're not a gay man. And you're a man.
How you doing? It's the Fly King. I have my business. I'm an entrepreneur, Royal Flyness. I'm a battle rapper and a rapper, so I'm closing out my album. So, bro, we got a lot to talk about.
Look, I'm doing good. Look, you know, I got to call you and follow with you about the song here in a few. I was telling him earlier that I'm featuring you on one of my songs or whatever, so that's going to be pretty hot.
What's up, y'all? This is Quan the Poet. I'm a poet, writer, hood spiritualist, meaning I know Jesus, I love Jesus, but I can give you all these hands if needed.
You need a moment. No, you need a moment, and that's why you ride on other people's shit.
I'm who? Ride on what? You asked me to be on your song. I'm published. I'm awarded. Where is your song? Where is your product? You're coming soon. Until then, you get nothing from me. You get nothing.
The girls stay talking, but I'm at peace with it because Hershey melts in your mouth and not your hand. Hello, everybody. My name is Hershey LaCour Detaine of the legendary House of Detaine here in Los Angeles, California. And I'm a drag queen. Did you not know this?
Everything that's been happening all at one time. I went there and got tested, and I came back positive. So I am a new, like, HIV positive, like, individual.
Hey everybody, this is Jada J. Lon. I'm an entrepreneur, songwriter, singer, vocalist, and I produce my own music.
Okay, on period, Periana, it's the official King Bang, y'all, and I'm here to shake things up. To the Puriana. It's the official King Bang, y'all, and I'm here to shake things up. There's this big networking party tonight that I've been invited to. I'm really looking forward to making some friends here in LA.
Friends are good. The business is better. It's sharks out there. Look at this view. Do you see this? It's sharks out there. The official King Payne. Yes, you are live on the air. Let's get into something. Let's bring. Oh, child, they didn't even hear me. I was talking. I'm like, let's bring that back. We got the official King Payne. Okay.
Okay, on period. Is we live?
What's the tea? Yes, we are live, girl. What do you think?
You said what? What do I think?
Yes. What did you think? What did you think about the trailer? And you know, girl, I had popped up on you out there, girl. We had got into some things. Are you excited? I can't wait to see what the show is, friend. I'm very proud of you. This is not our exclusive, by the way, but you know, we're gonna wait. But I just want, you know, give you some love on tonight. Your trailer came out for your show. You have been very quiet about it. You have been wanting to get into some things for a while, but you couldn't do so. So how do you feel now that the trailer is out?
I love the trailer. I love how I came in, you know, with my little spin and the period. Like, it was lit. I was like, okay, oh, period. They did that.
Yeah. So, I'm excited about it, child. Do you have any friends on the show? Do you have any enemies on the show? Like, what's the tea?
Yeah. Well, you know, I have some friends on the show. I made some friends, and I also made some enemies, okay? I will say that Quan the Poet is one of my really good friends on the show, and also Jada J. Long is one of my really good friends on the show. And as far as my enemies go, you guys are just going to have to tune in, okay, to catch the tea.
Okay, and lastly, before I let you go, what are you going to be selling, or what are you doing on the show? What are you serving? Like, what are you pushing on the show?
So on the show, I'm pushing my brand, my hair company, and also my music. So my hair products are available online via my website at theofficialkingpain.net, and my music is available on all streaming platforms.
Period. Well, girl, you know, we're definitely gonna have an in-depth conversation later. But I just want to see, you know, I just want to call you and get the tea. All right, but I got to continue on with the show. Thank you, Official King Pain, for coming through.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
In the mix.
The Official King Pain.
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
All right. The number is going to be on the screen. The calling number is 563-999-3658. If you guys would like to call in, you guys can call in. And in the meantime, in between time, oh my gosh, she keeps cutting up. I'm going to give y'all this tea real quick. In the meantime, in between time, where we at? While I wait for y'all to call in and give us the tea, I want to give y'all some news. On this day, we're going to do a little trivia. In case you guys did not know, hold on. Where's my little thing at? Where my little thing at? Okay, so we're going to do first. I got some little fun, little stuff that they do. So here's the joke of the day. And I want to see if y'all can get the joke of the day. All right, so the joke of the day. Where that's at? Where I had to? Oh, here we go. Boom. The joke of the day. Bob had been shopping downtown, okay? So Bob had been shopping downtown all day with his wife and 4 little children. They were all so tired. He decided to take a taxi cab home. Approaching a cab driver, he demanded, "How much will you charge to drive us to the Bronx?" "I figure $5 a piece for you and your wife," said the driver. "I'll take the 4 kids along for nothing." Bob turned to his children and said, "Jump in, kids, and have a nice ride home. Mama and I will take the subway." Wait, what? Wait, did I miss it? Because sometimes when I read it, I miss it. Did y'all catch it? Stupid. Wait, what was the joke? Wait. Oh, he had been shopping all day. Oh, okay. "I figure $5 a piece for you and your wife, and I'll take the 4 kids along for nothing." Bob turned to his children and said, "Jump in, kids, and have a nice ride home. Mom and I will take the subway." So the $5 was too much? Oh my God. Anyway, y'all so stupid. All right. So that was the corny joke of the day. Also, on today, just FYI, just random news. On this day, in 1961, the Beatles began a 3-month residency at the Top 10 Club, Hamburger, playing 92 straight nights. The group played for 7 hours a night on weekdays and 8 hours at weekends, with a 15-minute break every hour. It was during this visit that Astrid Kircher cut Stuart Sutcliffe's hair into the style destined to become known as the Beatle haircut, which the Beatles later adopted themselves. Dun, 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 dun. Also, let's see what else we got. Madonna in 1989 scored her 3rd UK number 1 album with "Like a Prayer," also a US number 1. The album spent 70 weeks on the UK charts. All right. And you guys remember Mel B from the Spice Girls? Well, it was reported that in 2001, on this day in 2001, it was reported that the Spice Girl Mel B had been advised to sell her $3.5 million Buckinghamshire mansion because she couldn't afford to run it. The singer told friends she had to take out a $500,000 bank loan. All right, y'all. So that's that. So let's take some calls. All right. Boom. Who we got? All right. 5248, you live on the air. What you want to get into?
Hey, what's up, Armon?
Hey, what's poppin'?
Okay, so with Lil Nas X, I feel as though there's a little fake outrage about him. Do we not have a rap group called 3-6 Mafia?
Mm-hmm.
That is the very essence of 666. And then you have Beyonce talking about demon time and all that. So, you know, it kind of feels a little hypocrisy about that. And to touch on Tiny, so you probably have heard that Escape and SWV have a versus coming up. Is Tiny even going to be there? I mean, at this rate, it seems like she's kind of going downhill fast with this stuff. And the fact that half of Escape are accused R-word, I mean, this is not a good look.
Yeah.
So
they're just saying that you're low. I'm trying to bring your sound up because for some reason the call is low today. I'm with you. And then too, I feel like a lot of people were outraged a lot by Lil Nas X when it's like every celebrity has done some sort of sacrificial devil-like stuff. I remember, hell, Nicki Minaj performed a freaking exorcism at the Grammys. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, so that's all I had. I just want to say come out my little piece.
Well, thanks for calling in.
All right, absolutely. Have a good night.
Bye. Okay, so here's the thing. Since the call line is low and, we're trying something new today, I'm not really sure why it's low, but we don't have a lot of callers in the queue, so we'll just leave it as is right now, and then we'll just have to make sure that we can get the call lines open and live the next go-around. But I just want to say shout out to y'all for coming in here, hanging out with me for tonight, kikiing and getting into some things. And you know me, over here on the platform, we like to just try different stuff. And I just kind of want to, chit-chat with y'all freely. You know what I mean? I didn't want to have to be all cute and just get ready, but I wanted to talk to y'all. So that's what we did. And make sure you guys like the video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this. And shout out to Official King Payne. And yeah, we're into some things. So I'm going to get up out of here because we've been on almost an hour. So we did a full show. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Unless y'all got some questions in the chat. But make sure you guys go watch my Jada Pinkett Smith reaction video. And make sure you guys go watch my Young Jock reaction video. And I'll be dropping more videos soon. So and let me know what you guys think on Instagram about, the graphic. And let me tell you something, bitch. This is really what my room looks like. That's why I think it's super sickening. So anyway, I will talk to you all later. I'm doing rap reactions probably tomorrow. I know a lot of people, if you guys want me to react to anybody that's, rap like Erica Banks, I got to do that one. I'm doing the Dreezy. I'm reacting to Megan Thee Stallion has a feature coming out. So I'll be doing reactions to that. I will be doing reactions. Give me time, child. Give me time. And all right, I'm out. Bye. Good night. Good night. Good freaking night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Let me see. How we get up out of here? Cause I done forgot how to even do the get out. Hold on. I done forgot how to even. Oh, chill. Now I don't even have all my stuff. Hold on. I know you lying. No, hold on. We not finna leave yet until we get this right. Every time I be trying something new, child, things do not be going the way I need them to go. But they gonna go that way right now. Okay? See y'all.
Thanks for listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe.